Number 1. Super Saiyan 4 Shallot. Is this video gonna be biased to shit? Yes, but at the end of the day, I don't care. There was the big buff of Super Saiyan Blue, or just in general, Shallot's equipment. That was such a giant buff where it can actually be to the point where you could have just given a new transformation for Shallot. You know, it's 7th anniversary, the big 7 Dragon Balls. I thought they were gonna bring like, you know, maybe UI sign Shallot. That could be stretching it, but you know, Super Saiyan 4 Shallot, you know? You know, they love to stretch the game out, so maybe Legends Fest or 8th or 9th anniversary will actually see a full-on new transformation of Shallot, so so I'm not complaining too much about that, but it would have been perfect for 7th anniversary. Number 2, more summon animations, okay? They kind of teased us with just one new one, and it was kind of short, but it was still very good. It was still very good, but I don't know, man. Just one? You know, we waited like 5 years, so we're super thirsty, and you just give us one? You know, you could just implement model swapping, you know? Imagine for part 3, they always swap to a Super Saiyan Goku and a full power Frieza. They don't need to do any new animations. They just need to model swap it, you know? That could have been just that. 3. Oh, Jesus, I don't want to talk about this one. Goku and Rivals. Okay, Goku and Rivals? What a shaft! Who would have thought you'd get shafted in reveals and stuff? Okay, we thought. I mean, we can put it upon ourselves because it's our fault for just defining a theme. But, you know, part 1, Goku and Vegeta. Part 2, Goku and Vegeta. You know, it's kind of obvious that the community would think that 7th anniversary is the theme of the mascots of the franchise, Goku and Vegeta. So, you know, when you pull up with freaking Goku and Rivals on that freaking slideshow, we're like, what the fuck? So, part 1 is kind of like, huh? We didn't really see like Goku and Vegeta and the Tournament of Power arc being like, they didn't really have that rival dynamic. If anything, they had more of a friendship dynamic. They were relying on each other. Like, what? If they wanted to be consistent with the theme of Goku and Rivals, it should have been just Goku and Jiren. You know? They could have just done like what I said, what I predicted. Vegeta Ultra Revival to Super Saiyan Goku for Namek Saga. But to be honest, right now, I'm a lot more happy that it's full power dual Ultra Frieza and Goku. But I hate the fact that dual Ultras exist now. Okay, the fact that exists in the game, dual Ultras kind of freaked me out. So fuck that. Number 4, the free-to-play content was atrocious. Yep, it's kind of freaking garbage. Okay, when I say free-to-play content, I'm not talking about like the free-to-play events. You know, we get a raid like every week, so that's a free like 800 CCs a week just on raids, and also other events that give us CCs. I'm not complaining about that. That's pretty good. I'm talking about like the Zenkais, the free-to-play units, especially the free-to-play units. They're all just filler content. Like, it's fun for like a day. I kind of grinded the whole day for them. Like, a lot of the time, a lot of these people that 14-star these units, they're just doing it for the fact of like, it's their like their collection hobby motivation sort of personality showing. Okay, they don't give a fuck about them being good in the meta. They just want to collect, you know, units and 14-star them so their character list is complete. But they know that grinding the free-to-play unit is actually longer than them using that actual unit, because it's not that good. And not to mention, the standard of free-to-play units was so good just before. Like 2 years or 3 years ago, remember that purple base Goku? He had the strike animations of Kaioken Goku. So it's very refreshing to see a base Goku free-to-play recycle from a premium unit. And it's not that generic like kick thing from 2018. They actually decided to give him a new strike animation. Well, not really new, but like recycle a new thing for him. And he's got a new win pose. Okay, a free-to-play unit with that much effort put into it, and it's like not even like that crazy. It's not like a Goku Kakarot free-to-play unit where it's like a full-on new unit. This is just a recycled free-to-play unit, but it has so much effort put into it. So I feel like during Anniversary and Legends Fest, they could really bump up the standard of free-to-play units by giving them these like, you know, animation swaps of premium units because it really doesn't hurt anything. Why not? And give them like a cooler win pose, no pun intended. And then that makes up for the premiumness, okay? And then maybe make them, I don't know, just a tiny bit better and free to play, but that's just a little nitpick. Number 5, really shouldn't have done the leak. Yeah, even though it's kind of a consistent meme that they always leak UI Goku, I feel like it just feels old now. Like the 4th time in a row, the 5th time in a row, we're kind of like, okay, bro, okay. And it's kind of the worst case scenario because they kind of leaked the reveal. Like, not the whole thing. It's like 10 seconds of like actual showcase where it's like, come on, bro. Come on. You could have just saved it for the actual like the actual reveal, because all the other times they've just been like image leaks. They've just been in-game leaks. They've just been PNG leaks. So it builds up hype. But once you just release like a leak trailer, it's kind of like, it kind of kills it. Number 6, Ultra banners are still sadly ass. Yep. Do I need to like dive deep into this? I don't know. They really need to make Ultra banners a bit better, or give us like some sort of pity system, like some tickets now. Okay, because 0.25% is freaking garbage. Okay, it does make up. Not really. You know, you get 2,000 Z power, you know, it's good. You know, you can 14 star them with just 5 copies, but it's still freaking ass when it's 0.25%. I don't know, you gotta give us like 3 times rates for step 2, just like the Frieza banner. And if you ever want to bring out Ultra LF, then that can be the new 0.25%. Because if you ever do 0.1%, I'm killing someone. I'm straight up killing someone. Number 7. Okay, this was, I don't know if they do it now because it's in Dying Namek and not Wasteland Earth. The graphic lag problem with the ground mechanic. Okay, not their fault, but it did give a bit of a dip in terms of like game time for me, because my phone was literally about to freaking explode in the train after like 3 games, back-to-back 3 games, and then the 4th game we go to the ground, and then the freaking dust particles just freaking lag out the game, and you know the timing's off. You know, my combos don't connect, and I just lose the match, or I win the match but with extreme stress, and I just don't want to play the game. So I feel like if that's happening to me, it's definitely happening to a lot of god rank players that are literally not leaving their houses. So yeah, have fun. Number 8. Okay, this is the last point. It was perfect. Okay, part 3 was perfect, but they forgot one thing. They forgot one thing that I thought they were going to do, and no one's talking about it. A unique Dopaki Baki, okay? That's it. That's all they needed. Very, very minor, I know. But imagine how perfect it would have been. How perfect it would have been if they had a Dopaki Baki unique clash. You know? Especially with dual ultras, you know? Obviously, it's going to bring more people into the game, especially those who haven't played in a while, and they know they got that boosted algorithm shit, so they can actually have Frieza or Goku. So there's going to be a lot of Frieza and Gokus in the meta, and they can clash, and then they can do a unique animation. And yeah, peace.
I'm truly angry! Frieza! Just like that Earthling? That Earthling's name